The reason why I think that we ought not to judge ourselves too harshly is because our histories are rife with attempts at destabilization. Even as we speak now, there is a new power that is rising in a very subtle way and in a very subterranean way called China. China is a leviathan, and it moves very stealthily, giving us money without asking questions. They are doing certain good things. We can emulate a number of things from them. But think of Uganda, think of Africa 20 years from today and how it will relate with China. China is already thinking on how to relate with Africa 100 years from today. But we don't know how we are going to relate with China tomorrow. We are simply wondering what we will do. Samora had a clarion call. Listen to his speeches. He would say, "A luta continua," and people would say, "A luta continua." Then he would ask, "A luta continua contro che?" The struggle continues for what? Because we can continue struggling, but for what? And I think that that is the fundamental question. A luta continua for what? For the improvement of the critical majority of the people. And I behold the view that in a democratized system, you are able to lift the majority of the people out of poverty. When people are liberated from thinking about where to source the next meal, their thinking capacity and power to make decision changes. When people know that they have good healthcare system, that they have good education, that they have opportunities, the way they think changes dramatically.
I'm saying we need to look at it and say where we can take a position. Rwanda took a position. Now Uganda and Tanzania are having to rechange their position, because what they're trying to do is job creation for their people, but they're being forced to take a different position because of the consequences. So it's hard. On one hand, you want to do the right thing, but then on the other hand, there are all these other forces that are acting against you. Rwanda has done very well. Rwanda went in. Rwanda is setting a very good example about what the way forward can be for Africa.
Well, 3 more minutes to go.
Yeah.
So,
but all I'm saying is,
yeah, you're right.
Yes, I'm just saying,
yeah.
I want everybody to have the right frame of mind as we try to address this issue. But more importantly for me, I want the youth to understand what's going on. Because if you're going to be fighting for us, we want you to fight with the right frame of mind and understand.
Thank you, Thank you.